Also watching the White House at this hour, President Donald Trump is set to announce a trade deal with the United Kingdom, so we'll be following that once we get more details. But for now, we want to start with this weather because it started out pretty dry this morning. That's going to change, Dani.
Wasn't it nice to get the sunshine yesterday?
It was
beautiful.
A brief break between rounds of rain. We have another round coming, especially as we move into tomorrow. An AccuWeather alert going into effect with soaking rainfall.
Season A train service will soon be returning to the Rockaways. Now, a project aimed at strengthening the improving reliability. During the closure, the MTA has
But today is not the day to probably go to the Rockaways and get on the beach.
Honestly, I've really been hoping that Dani's wrong today about the weather.
I too am always rooting for my demise, Sandra.
I feel like there are people out there.
I said I like the first part of the day. I don't like the forecast for the second.
Cool.
It's all your fault.
It is all my fault.
Brittany was saying the same stuff, but still, it's all your fault.
Somehow it sounds worse when I say it,
I'll
right?
get to her at noon.
Yeah, you know, the scattered storms that we expect today, it's not a washout. It's not everyone. In fact, that chance does favor areas north and west of New York City. But it's not going to be as beautiful as it was yesterday, and even as beautiful as it's been so far this morning. Right now, not too bad, though. 70 degrees, mostly sunny. 72, not a bad morning out there. 74 for Ozone Park, 70 in Jackson Heights, and up at the Whitestone. Teterboro are ready to 70 Jackson Heights and up at the Whitestone. Teterboro are ready to 75 degrees, and on Staten Island we're at 70. Jackson Heights and up at the Whitestone. Teterboro are ready to 75 degrees, and on Staten Island we're at 72. So not bad. Looking at Long Island, 72 for Islip. White Plains at 70 degrees. Newark at 72. Same for Wrightstown. So pretty pleasant in terms of temperature. And the satellite and radar not looking bad either. We started the day with sunshine, and although we are starting to see clouds slide in, there's still a healthy amount of sun with the broken cloud cover. We're looking off to our west. I'm keeping an eye on that wave of energy near St. Louis. One of the factors that's going to help swing through that moisture as we move into tomorrow. Also want to mention that a flood watch begins late tonight for Ulster and Dutchess counties. This lasts through Saturday morning, just given the fact the ground is already saturated and the fact that we have another couple inches possible across the area. The flooding is going to become an issue as we move into tomorrow. And even today, we could get some ponding on roadways as some of these scattered showers and thunderstorms start firing up. Futurecast does indicate by 1 or 2 we start to see a little activity. We can't eliminate the possibility in the metro area, but most of this action does favor areas north and west of the city with pockets of heavy rain and thunderstorm activity possible. That means some gusty wind, some lightning, some small hail can't be ruled out either. We continue to see these scattered showers and thunderstorms through this evening, and then perhaps some steadier showers as we move through the overnight hours. You can start to see those steady showers fire up ahead of sunrise tomorrow morning. But the main event are these widespread soaking rains that we expect as we move into tomorrow. Pockets of heavy rain, that's when we really could start to see that localized flooding start to develop, and we'll see these showers for the bulk of your Friday. Could there be breaks? Could there be lulls tomorrow? Yes, but I think that's the exception rather than the rule, and most of us are stuck dealing with that rain for the bulk of our Friday. So tomorrow is an AccuWeather alert just with that flood threat. Keep the umbrella close by. Today, the scattered showers and thunderstorms aren't as widespread or consistent, but still going to be a chance for them. As we move overnight Friday into Saturday morning, some lingering showers first thing Saturday, and then we get that clearing. How much rain? Another inch or two going to be possible across the area between now and Saturday morning, so that's a good soaking for tomorrow. So some lingering rain early Saturday, and then breezy breaks for the second half of the day Saturday, and moving into Sunday, magnificent weather. We're talking highs in the mid to upper 70s with sunshine. So the weekend actually looks okay. It's just a little bit of a speed bump as we close out the work week. Today, you see the increasing cloud cover. You see those scattered showers and thunderstorms again. It means the rest of the day Saturday and into Mother's Day. It looks beautiful. The start of the week looks good as well, and then unsettled again middle of next week.
Okay, Mother's Day is beautiful.
All good.
That's what matters.
Yes.
That's what matters.
Thanks,
all right,
Dani.
coming up on Eyewitness News Mornings at 10, the struggle is real for so many parents scrambling to stay on top of their kids.
Means so many things, even for people with moderate to severe eczema. Touch can make 2 feel like 1, or simply be a helping hand.
Right, and Summer, I have to make a note because even for our local families here in New York City in the 5 boroughs, remember, our schools don't end till June, so end of June, really. So it can actually drag on. So I talked to a few moms that are, you know, one mom described to me that her 8th grader is having 8th grade-itis. She's really just like completely burnt out, but they have to keep going. So I have a few tips to help kind of offset, balance that out. And the first one really is to prioritize. I am a visual person. It's with 2 kids of my own. I need to, it's not too late to get that May calendar going. I like to put all the must-dos in red, so that way I know today is a red day. That means there's something that I have to do. Of course, we want to appreciate our teachers, but sometimes a gift card will be enough. As long as we're showing up. We can be showing up imperfectly, but just to show up is enough, and we really should be proud of that as well.
I find it so interesting. You're saying, you know, an opt-out event. I didn't have that growing up. You know, it's like you're doing it, you're going. You know, if it's on the count, you're going to this sports thing or whatever. So
if it's planned,
if it's planned, it's a great idea to start working on, you know, being able to say no, the kids being able to say no to certain events, not feeling pressured. And I would imagine vacations, because once the kids get off school, now you got to plan vacations and keep them occupied.
Absolutely, it's never ending. And the reason I like the opt-out is because I was pretty busy as a kid, but I'm definitely not as busy as my kids are today. There's something about the culture, maybe it's social media, maybe it's the pressure to show up in different ways, even as parents. So even for my 13-year-old and 9-year-old, if they're just not feeling it, you know, it's like, even if it's a sporting event that we've committed to, I let them take that break because it really is important. It helps to teach them boundaries. Like when they're pushed up against their limit, we want them to be able to recognize that and us recognize it. So it's important also to differentiate, you know, is this something that they really want to do, or are they feeling the pressure? For example, my 13-year-old has a big class trip and he's actually on the fence. He doesn't know if he wants to go to the end of year, you know, big party thing. You know, maybe it's not him. You know, he's just been a little bit burnt out. He's an athlete. He's all of these things. So I'm leaving it up to him.
Reminding parents, Bethany, thank you so much for doing that. Give yourself a break.
Absolutely. You're doing good enough.
Yes, I love that.
maycember. All right, coming up next on Eyewitness News Mornings at 10. Like millions across the globe, we are watching the top of the Sistine Chapel, watching as the smoke
on Saturday, but by the afternoon, breezy breaks as we dry out, and that brings in much better weather for Mother's Day on Sunday. It is looking picture perfect for moms, so I'll have that forecast coming up.
Well, you know, if you don't bring your umbrella today, bring whatever headache medication you need if you're going to Newark, because it's a travel nightmare again. After a week, we've been seeing this almost every day popping up at Newark Liberty Airport.
Day after day, we have seen delays, cancellations, there's weather, construction, but what we understand is that mainly staffing issues are to blame.
This afternoon, Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy is expected to unveil a plan to help with the ongoing issues. Eyewitness News reporter Crystal Cranmore is live from Newark for us with those details. Crystal, do we know what's in this plan?
Good morning. Yeah, well, we expect to hear more later this afternoon.
That's impressive.
More work to do.
Go, Frank.
Frank, you're the man.
Congrats.
Well, are you looking for something to do this Mother's Day weekend? How about taking it to a Broadway show?
It's a great idea. Coming up, the star of the...
Ooh, we got some big talent in studio. That's exciting. But first, check out who Jimmy Kimmel has on his show tonight.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel. Tonight, Charlize Theron is...
Cambridge paving stones make your outdoor dreams come true.
Cut! We need more emotion. Let's move on. Action.
Our unique Armortech process keeps colors rich and they'll stay beautiful for years to come.
Emphasize Armortech. Project more.
It's not easy working with family, but with Cambridge, you can easily make your outdoor dreams come true.
With Armortech, your outdoor dreams come true.
Once you get through these doors, it's like all of New York City is singing to you.
This girl is on fire.
Wow.
Yeah, how about that? It is a New York story through and through, and it couldn't be more relevant this time of year. Broadway's Hell's Kitchen is inspired by the life, music, and community of Alicia Keys, telling the story of the Grammy-winning icon and the neighborhood that she's so proud of where she grew up.
And joining us right here on Mornings at 10, the new star of the show, Jessica Vosque. I said it right,
You sure did. You sure did. You win.
Hey, Jessica.
Hi. How are you guys?
Thanks for being here.
Of course, of course.
What a pleasure.
Getting up early.
You know, we actors are not used to this, so this is important. This is important.
We know you guys like a great surprise, so let's just get right to it. What's the surprise you guys have for Mother's Day?
Oh, well, we have a special talk back happening on Mother's Day. It's Alicia and her mother, and they're doing a special talk back after our matinee on Mother's Day. So for people who are coming to see the show or who are thinking of coming to see the show, Saturday's matinee, it's going to be a crowd pleaser. And then you get Alicia and her mom, who this character I play is based on, and she's a firecracker. So if you do come to the matinee,
expect something really sassy afterwards.
Oh, that's so cool. So you play Jersey.
I do.
𝒪cia Keys' mother.
I do.
I'm curious what it's like taking on a role of someone who's based on a real person who also is still alive, still around, can watch you perform. Is that intimidating, or is it something that you find inspiring?
Oh, that's a great question. I think it's a little bit of both, right? It's, you know, I've played characters before like 𝒪𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂, right? I played her in Wicked for 2 years, and she's technically this mythological, but she's not real. And then you meet Terry, Alicia's mom, and she is exactly what, you know, I have learned in script reading and going through all of these things in this show. And part of meeting her is I'd like to make her proud so she sees herself a bit in this piece. Because it is so autobiographical on Alicia's life and growing up in Manhattan. And when we met for the first time and she saw the show for the first time with me in it, it was, you know, hugs on hugs on hugs. And I do felt like I did her proud. But it's intimidating.
A little nerve-wracking.
I'm curious, you know, you have to do her proud, but also to be an actor, especially on stage, it's so much of you, right? It is you. And I'm curious how you've brought your own twist. You said you started on Wall Street.
I did.
You got to be a firecracker yourself. What did you bring to the role?
One might say I am a bit of a firecracker, a little bit of a hustler.
It's that Jersey in it.
It's that Jersey, honey. So yeah, I did. I came from the finance world. I took a big leap of faith to be on Broadway, and this is my 5th Broadway show now.
Congrats.
Thank you. And it's amazing because getting to play a mom, now I always say I'm a mom to a dog named Fred.
That counts.
And he's my child. I birthed him. Yes, essentially I birthed him. So, but what I brought to this role, because you said it's so much of yourself, is my own mom. And, you know, growing up with a mom who worked as well, and she worked really hard and showed me what it was like to be able to do everything all at once. And I think moms are very nuanced as well. So moms can be really angry, but also really love you at the same time. So in doing this role, I finally went, oh, okay, I understand.
I get it.
I thought my own mother was crazy for a long time.
Exactly.
I drove her crazy.
That's exactly right. Then you go, oh no, it was me. I was the problem, wasn't I?
Exactly. So what, do you have plans, special plans for your own mom, Jersey girl, since you are?
Well, you know what? My mom is out of state. My mom. Okay. But I do have a surprise. So if she's watching, I can't say what it is, but I will say it's a big surprise.
It's a good
She better be paying attention.
Yes. Yeah, Mom.
Yeah, Mom, pay attention.
Yeah.
I'm curious for you, what's it like right now to be on Broadway during this magnificent time? It seems like Broadway really has made this huge resurgence this year, big stars coming to Broadway, and now your show, Hell's Kitchen, a lot of people are excited about. What's it like for you?
It's pretty amazing. I mean, for those of us who did shows, you know, pre-pandemic, right? And Broadway, we weren't sure if it was going to come back, how it was going to come back, and how it was going to be when it came back. So this season specifically, and the Tony nominations just came out, and it's very exciting for all of us because it's a lot of your friends who you get to see and cheer on. But it's a beautiful season because you are starting to see people coming out to see shows again. Hell's Kitchen just celebrated a year on Broadway, which is a feat in itself to be open for that long in this environment. And I think we're starting to see more and more of that, which means that people are interested in coming and seeing a show.
Exactly.
And it's a beautiful thing.
That is absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for stopping in, waking up early to join us here.
Anytime. And it's the matinee on Saturday that alicia Keys and
Matinee on Saturday.
Okay.
Come catch Alicia live and in person.
Grab your tickets.
Also Jessica Vosque.
Yeah, and you. Come see me.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jessica.
It pays to support your local businesses because it's also an investment on your community. So up next, we're going to introduce you to a store in the West Village that has a little something for everyone.
And in just a couple of minutes,
Why shop small? Well, every dollar spent, 70 cents stays right in your community.
So important. And one small business, a variety shop in the West Village, is doing so much more than just selling unique items. Joelle Gargiulo takes us inside.
Hey guys, I'm bummed I'm not with you there on set, but I have got a really good one for you today. You are about to meet Caroline Weaver. She's a small business owner who's made it her mission to support as many other small businesses as possible. And she is doing it through her shop, the Lokavore Variety Store. If you ask Caroline Weaver, she'll tell you down every street, around every corner, there are stories waiting to be told.
The guy who wrote this book is the director of the Salter Museum. It's a family-owned business in Shelton, Connecticut.
And she's determined to tell them all.
What would you want everybody to know
know about what lines these shelves?
We sell products in every category, but the common thread is that they are all made by independently owned companies, mostly within 100 miles of New York City.
Why is that so important to you?
It's so important because it supports the local economy, which has a direct impact on us as people who live here. These are all small businesses who are specialized and who do something really, really unique.
She's made the success of other small businesses her business. The 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒃 Variety Store is the culmination of a journey that began with a childhood dream and a movie that changed everything.
My love of small businesses.
Age of chain stores and instant access. The 𝒂𝒂𝒃 Variety Store offers something increasingly rare, real connection, and a window into the diverse tapestry of New York.
All right. The local boy, and I will be back with you guys on set tomorrow with another great small biz story.
So good.
Yeah, they really are the ones that give the city character and neighborhoods character. So you're going to be a character and give us a forecast that we love?
I'm going to be something. The villain, maybe. Yeah, let's get you outside on this Thursday morning. Looks night, and that leads us into an AccuWeather alert tomorrow with soaking rainfall leading to areas of flooding for your Friday. Some lingering showers into Saturday morning, but from there we get a whole lot better for the second half of the weekend. Even by Saturday afternoon, we're drying out, the clouds will break, and that sets us up for spectacular conditions on Mother's Day Sunday. Right now, temperatures are feeling pretty good. 70 in Newburgh and Morristown, 72 in Somerville and Islip, 68 in Belmar, 66 for Bridgeport. And the new drought monitor was released. So this was a look at last week, and you can see this week some improvement for Sullivan, Ulster, and Dutchess counties. We're still dealing with some tough conditions in parts of Morris, Sussex, and Passaic counties in New Jersey, but with a couple additional inches of rain possible between today and Saturday morning, that could improve as well. Flood alert, flood watch, I should say, starting late tonight through Saturday morning for Ulster County and Dutchess County, just with that next round of rain on the way. For right now, satellite radar looks good. I'm watching this energy out here near St. Louis, kind of the direction some of those showers are coming from as we move into tomorrow. For today, the radar is going to start to light up in the next few hours as well. It's not widespread, consistent rain, but it looks like some thunderstorm activity is going to be possible through this afternoon and evening, favoring areas north and west of New York City. We continue to see these scattered showers, a few thunderstorms through tonight. So some pockets of heavy rain possible within the thunderstorms that develop, some gustier wind, some lightning possible as well. Scattered showers and storms through tonight, and then maybe a round of slightly more widespread showers as we move into late tonight. A little lull through the overnight hours, and by sunrise tomorrow morning, we're back to the rain chances. Tomorrow is when we expect the more widespread, steady, soaking rainfall to impact the area. And given the fact that the ground is already saturated, coming off a couple of inches between last Saturday and today, with another inch or so to go, these downpours could produce some localized flooding. It's something that we're watching for our Friday, and it's the reason for that AccuWeather alert. We continue with the showers through Friday evening, maybe a little lull through the overnight hours into first thing Saturday, then some spot showers to start early Saturday morning, and then by late morning, early afternoon, we're drying out and the clouds are starting to break, and that's when things get really nice into Mother's Day. Again, an additional 3/4 of an inch up to about 1.5 inches of rain falling between today and Saturday morning. So breezy breaks by Saturday afternoon, a magnificent Mother's Day. Look it through an AccuWeather alert on Friday.
All right, I guess we're just going to have to deal with it, Dani.
I unfortunately think so.
Thank you very much. When we come back, we're going to check back in with Eyewitness News anchor Joe Torres at the Vatican as we all continue to watch for the smoke at the Sistine Chapel. Stay with us.
Touch can mean...
We're going to send it right back out to Joe Torres to see what the feeling is at the Vatican as he and the crowds there await for that smoke. Joe?
But again, right now, we're in a holding pattern, but it's a great time of anticipation as we wait and see what it is that the Cardinals have decided. Sandra, we'll send it back to you.
All right, Joe, thank you very much. We will see you later today on Eyewitness News.
Yeah, that's the news for now. Thank you for joining us here on Eyewitness News. Mornings at 10 o'clock.
At 10.
It's 11 now. I'm tired.
We'll see you at noon.
I've been up.
Thanks.